I know you guys love our 2025 Ram RHO. It's quite a hit. But look what we have here today. We've got a 24 Ford Raptor R powered by the 720 horsepower 5.2 liter V8 with 640 foot-pounds of torque, mated to Ford's notorious 10-speed automatic transmission. So I really wanted to find out, how does this compare to our tuned RHO? How does it compare to the Ram TRX? And then of course, Ford's normal Ford Raptor. Now the R, I can tell you guys, it's a ton of fun. Hearing that V8 rumble and hearing the supercharger whine, it's pretty hard to beat. So is this really the king of the hill? Let's find out. So before we dive into the powertrain on the Raptor R, I just want to give you guys a little bit of history on the vehicles I've owned, kind of leading up to this and why we're featuring this. So I owned the 2023 Ram TRX, and we did a ton of work to that truck, extensively upgraded it, total beast. I've owned a couple different Raptors, and I currently own the 2025 Ram RHO, which you guys have seen, and that truck is a blast. What I really wanted to find out is what makes the Raptor R so special? Well, we know one of the things is the powertrain. So let's go in, let's take a look at what's going on under the hood. With the Raptor R, in 2023, they started out with 700 horsepower. Then they moved on to 720 horsepower and then on to 740, 640 foot-pounds of torque. Now, this is a 5.2 liter V8 with a huge supercharger, and that's why it's capable of such high horsepower and torque numbers. It's pretty incredible. The power is, it feels like it's immediately available, down low, very similar to the Ram TRX. But what's nice about the F-150, with the body being all aluminum, it feels quite a bit lighter, a little bit more nimble, and it seems to get moving very quickly like the TRX. One thing I really love about the Raptors, all Raptors have a 10-speed automatic transmission, and I think they really have it dialed in and tuned very well for the Raptor R. So immediate power delivery at all times. I really like it, and honestly, for off-road use, it's great to have the power. One notable thing about the Raptor R versus the TRX and the RHO, this can be two-wheel drive, so rear wheels only. All-wheel drive, it's four-wheel auto, they call it, or four-wheel drive. So that's kind of nice to have if you're in Baja mode, you're on a beach or you're at the sand dunes. You don't always want all four tires getting all the power. It's kind of nice to send it to the back so that you can kick the back end around and control the truck that way. Have a little bit of oversteer. So that's one great thing about the Raptor R. I really like that. Of course, it has Fox live valve technology suspension, tons of travel, and on the R, they are exceptionally plush when you want it to be. So that's it about the powertrain. Let's see how it sounds. Outside of how awesome the Raptor R already comes from the factory, CustomTrucks Northwest outfitted this with 38-inch Nitto Trail Grappler tires mounted on 20-inch fuel wheels. I mean, look at this offset. I mean, it's just perfect. Now, to clear these, there's an RPG 3-inch lift, and they do a pinch weld modifications at CustomTrucks Northwest. It's the cleanest mod I've ever seen to the pinch weld. We've got the matte black PPF, which up here in the Pacific Northwest, it rains 9 months out of the year. So it's pretty nice to protect the paint. Also for off-roading like we're doing today, it just allows you to not get so many scratches on the truck. It just really protects the paint on a very expensive truck like this all year long. So the Raptor R interior is definitely a nice place to be. I mean, I could definitely drive this on a daily basis and feel like I'm in a very nice vehicle, right? Especially for a truck, so an off-road truck at that. Lots of great materials everywhere, leather all over the place. The fit and finish on the dash. I mean, this really used to be a kind of a weak spot, I feel like, for trucks, just typically tons of plastic. And this is leather covered right here, or leather-like material at least. Really nice clean stitching, carbon fiber looking materials, a large screen, which this looks very modern and updated in here. What's great is there's also still a lot of buttons. It's not everything has to be done through the touchscreen. Thank God, that's pretty nice. Recaro seats, I mean, look at the bolster on this, you guys. You shouldn't be sliding off these as you corner, which is super important and very comfortable when you're off-roading for sure. How does it stack up against the RHO, the normal Raptor, and the Ram TRX? Well, there's highs and lows, right? Sound, that's a 10, I think. I think the truck sounds great. You can adjust the exhaust right on the steering wheel. So you can have it in quiet mode, normal mode, and then there's two other modes, but Baja mode is my favorite. You can open it up and the valves are open, I believe, all the time. And you hear that V8 rumble, you hear a little supercharger whine. So that's nice. Little bit of a downside, I would say, on the normal Raptor and the RHO. They're both 6 cylinders. Sometimes you really want that V8 sound, maybe all the time you really want that sound. They do sound good in my opinion, but nothing sounds like a V8. So big thumbs up on that. Suspension is great. Interior, while it does look good, the cabin is a very nice place to be in a Raptor R or even a regular Raptor for that matter. I believe the RHO and the TRX edge it out in that department. A lot of things are preference at the end of the day. So for the cost, you know, is it worth it? I'd say yes. Who's this truck for? Well, anybody who wants to off-road, look great doing it, and ride around in everyday luxury. This is really it's a great blend of all things in one truck. I gotta tell you guys, the Raptor R really is the king of the high performance off-road trucks. I own an RHO, I've owned the Raptor, owned a TRX, but today I really wanted some seat time in the Raptor R, and let me tell you, it's no joke. It does everything right, and the sound, as you can tell, it's amazing. For more info on this one, check out CustomTrucks NW.com. It's listed for sale, and it's got some really nice mods on it. The RPG 3-inch lift, the 38 sitting on 20s, and the matte black wrap. It's the perfect recipe. Check it out, like, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think about the Ford Raptor R and how it competes with the Ram RHO, the Ram TRX, and the normal Ford Raptor. Thank you guys.